he would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
Back again. Oh. That was stupid.
Hey, we're on the Autobahn now. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Habitual Line Stepper Podcast. I am Garrett Langley Henson.
And I'm Terry Carter Shazo.
Deuce is loose. Thanks for joining us. We're live from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We are inside of a library that was discontinued in 1960. There's a secret passageway, and that's how we just came from the Dean Smith Center. We were out there playing a little one-on-one with some NBA legends. Rasheed Wallace, shout out to you. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for punching me in the face.
Michael Jordan, thank you for not responding once again to our invitation.
Scrubs.
But we're here now, and that's what's important.
Yeah, man. We're back.
Basketball is back, baby. No more of the same shit. Lakers, Spurs, Warriors, Heat.
Wasn't this like
Celtics?
The highest rated finals?
I think it was the highest since the 2017 ones, Durant's first year.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
In Golden State. For me, man, I loved it. Two small markets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Two superstars that are like not in the traditional, like, I'm betting on this dude to take him to the all the way to the promise season. Like there are all these people like indicting Giannis after that Toronto series and be like, he'll never get it done.
Yeah,
He's not that guy. Blah 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 blah. And then look at us now.
A lot of storylines. You know what? I think it was one of the weird ones where it was no one on any of the teams had a ring. Like, not a single person on each roster had won a championship.
That's wild.
That's crazy. That never fucking happens.
Yeah.
That never happens.
Mm-hmm.
But Suns didn't get it done. Your boy CP3. I don't know what happened to him, man. At least he didn't pull a LeBron and like wear a cast on his hand.
So let's talk CP3 before we get to Giannis.
Yeah.
Obviously, as y'all know, the Bucks won the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis Antetokounmpo won Finals MVP.
Mm-hmm.
He averaged like fucking 40-15. It was ridiculous.
It was like
34
series or something like that because it's game one.
He had like 50 points, 15 or 14 rebounds, and 5 blocks in the closeout game 6.
Mm-hmm.
First to drop 50 in a closeout game in the finals since
Bullet Bob Pettit.
Hawks.
The St. Louis
Hawks.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, we're still not claiming that championship. I don't care. It doesn't feel right.
What? You'd have to. It's the only one you've ever gotten.
Nah, it doesn't matter. You're not going to see the LA Dodgers celebrating the Brooklyn Dodgers titles in 1910.
They got the titles. The Minneapolis Lakers, they took those titles.
They should take those joints away. No more George Mikan. Like that. No, give them to Utah.
Okay.
Give them to Utah.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, he got a little 50-pointer. We can, but
you
said you're going to discuss
CP3,
yeah.
CP3, we sat here 2 weeks ago, and he was up 2-0.
Yeah.
And you were asking me, is this series over?
I said Suns in 5. I revised it, but at that point, we thought, they're looking too dominant. But like the Bucks have shown us, once they go back to Milwaukee, it's like, they almost can't lose there.
My heart hurts for CP.
My
heart hurts for CP.
Why? Why do you like that little criminal?
North Carolina continue to stand up, first of all. Second of all, I like, dudes with a little body and a lot of heart.
No, that's true.
CP3 definitely did that. But for what hurt my heart, man, is like, when I think back on these finals, when I think back on this postseason, the signature play that I'm going to remember from Chris Paul isn't going to be him pulling up for a bunch of threes in Bobby Portis' face. It's going to be him crossing right and losing his handle.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know what happened to him, man, but he definitely looked like a shell of himself.
How many times did he just lose his handles in the last, 3 series? Especially going to his right, where he just, just dribbled it out of his hand.
Yeah, I don't know. He came up short.
Just a point guard.
He's not a point
It's like
guard.
uncontested steals. Like just Chris, watch him go. Watch him dribble off his toe. Hey, Chris.
He just played bad, man. I don't know what to tell you. Did he choke? I mean, it's not like he choked or anything.
Well, I think we'll have to see like the extent of his injury, his wrist joint, but I think he choked.
But
I
that's
think
what
he
I'm
choked.
saying. Like,
I think he choked.
Are we gonna say he's hurt, or are we just gonna say he played bad? If you're on the court, you
I
have
think
to
he
play.
choked.
And he's old. He looked old. Like he had to come out of the game.
He's always getting hurt a little bit in the postseason, though. He's never 100% in the postseason,
So, like,
and that's kind of like part of who he is as well.
Yeah,
but man, there's no getting around it. This is going to impact like how I think about him forever.
Yeah.
You remember when we were doing all that where does CP3 fall stuff?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I might have to revise that John Stockton take.
Probably, I mean, at least John Stockton got there twice. I don't think Chris Paul is ever going to get back to the finals again with the Suns. I think this year,
Yeah, I think this is it.
this was going to be one of those years where whoever got it, that's just the ring you got. There's no asterisk on it. You know, a lot of people were hurt, yeah, but it happens. He got unlucky, man. It's like Giannis just dominated, bro.
Yeah.
Giannis dominated him.
Giannis dominated,
And Drew
but
Holiday.
CP, oh yeah. Give your man some flowers.
That was honestly, bro, like some of the best defending I've ever seen. Like versus, they switched it up. I like how
Versus everybody.
yeah, but I like how they switched it up. They were like, all right, CP3's not doing much. Let's put Drew on Devin Booker because he was going kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he didn't shut him down, but
Booker didn't do nothing in
game
game
six, he shut him down. But like the rest of the games, Booker was getting his. But golly, the defense is crazy, man.
He was all over CP3. Nobody could post him up on switches.
Nope.
He defeated every single screen that they tried to run him. He was like, no switching. I'm getting through this.
I love it. That's what I wanted to see. All that dying in a pick. Talking about the coach's scheme.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is stupid. Who was the Pelicans coach? Who was that? Alvin Gentry? Was it Stan Van Gundy when he was doing that too? Or was it Alvin Gentry when he was in New Orleans?
You talking about
dying on picks when Drew Holiday was in New Orleans?
I don't even remember what you're alluding to.
You don't remember?
Nah.
The coach of New Orleans when Drew Holiday was
Drew Holiday out for dying on picks?
I did. No, I used to call him out for that.
Yeah, you used to, but I was like, you just hate Drew Holiday for some reason.
I don't hate Drew Holiday.
You just think because he got traded for Nerlens Noel that he's a fucking scrub because Noel's a scrub.
He was good in Philly. I'll give him that. But just, I mean, CP3 just looked like a shell of himself. That's all I'm trying to say.
Drew Holiday played a big part in that, though.
Yeah, he did.
Big part in that.
He did.
And for a dude, you've been waiting for him to come up big this whole playoffs.
He came up big defensively.
He did. Hey, and let's not forget who closed the Hawks out in the Game 6. It was Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
It was Drew Holiday who had like 30 and nobody could stop.
Yeah.
He played big in big moments, man.
No, you're right.
I gotta give it up to Drew. But CP, man, my heart hurts for him. There's no other ways around it. He choked again. He had a 2-0 lead. He yacked it up.
Yeah.
This is the fourth time in the postseason that he's lost a 2-0 lead.
We don't want to be too much of a prisoner at the moment, though. Is he still in top 5 point guard? Right?
Yes, yeah. Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I thought
it's just like he had a chance to go number 2 or number 3.
Yeah, possibly. I mean,
man.
But when you think about it, though, I mean, regular season, he's great. Like, you know, but in the playoffs, for some reason, it kind of reminds me of like Peyton Manning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude is great, but like he just like it seems like he's like.
But
so
he got those
out.
too. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know, he was like putting so much pressure on himself to like perform, and it's not like he played bad in Game 6. But it's not like he played great, though. You know what I'm saying?
He played pretty well, but like
you have to play great.
Signature turnover, bro. Like him and Giannis were like at halftime. It was like both of them had like 16 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Both of them
in
had
Game
like,
6.
Yeah.
Jesus
both of them
Christ.
had like kept their teams right there. But the second half, it was like they went on a stretch where Giannis just like went bucket to bucket with the entire Suns team for 8 minutes.
Third quarter,
he just matched their entire team bucket for bucket.
Wasn't it like he scored 20 in the third? Giannis scored 20 points in the third, and I think that was like the second most in playoff history or something crazy. Like,
unbelievable.
he just wasn't going to get stopped, man.
We watched him evolve. Like, in this playoffs, we watched Giannis evolve.
I don't know about all that.
From the dude who we like, from the build the wall guy, they're like, he's bringing the ball up the court and he's running these pick and rolls, and it's like, oh, he runs into this wall when he goes downhill, and then like that's how you stop him. Well, it's like now he's like, no, I'll just catch the ball at the like mid post or the nail, and then face up and make one quick move.
Sort of.
That's what I've been asking him to do this whole time, and he's been doing it.
Sort of, kind of, but
the only time he shot threes is when DeAndre Ayton backed up 35 feet, and he was like, I don't know what to do with all this space.
He was the 2 times he shot the 3, he was feeling himself a lot.
Yeah,
he was feeling himself a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he was gonna make 1. Like, he's good for 1 3. But do you get mad? Are you the type of dude that gets mad when Giannis shoots 3?
Yeah.
You get pissed too?
Yeah. That's not a good shot.
Like him and Mark Jackson. Every time he shoots a 3, Mark
like
Jackson loses his mind.
Yeah, I'd like if I was his coach, I'd sit his ass right down on the bench every time.
I mean, you can't.
Nah, you can't. Giannis is the most coachable dude in the world.
Too coachable.
Right. Giannis is like the MVP, the MVP defensive player of the year. He's like, hey man, I'm just gonna guard the worst player. That's what
when
coach
everybody
thinks
was
is
giving
best.
Smoke. When Jimmy Butler was cooking his team. And everybody's like, Giannis, isn't Giannis the defensive player of the year? Shouldn't he be stopping Jimmy Butler? And
you know, coach thinks Coach Bud, he puts me in position to play.
Exactly. But did the Suns play a really stupid defensive scheme? Or did I mean, I know Giannis played well, but like,
what's the point of switching everything?
They didn't build a wall or do anything.
No, they're like, we're just gonna have Ayton guard Giannis straight up.
Isn't he a third-year player?
And
you're gonna have a third-year player guard the 2-time MVP in the NBA Finals for your life for Game 6.
Well, and
that's what they did.
After he was clearly shook too. After Giannis clearly had taken his heart out of his chest, and Ayton looked like he wanted to be anywhere else but a basketball court, and they still were like, single him up. Ayton's got him.
And when you're saying that though, it wasn't just Game 6 when he did that.
No, it was over the course of the series. He took his heart.
It was one clip that everybody saw. They were like, "Great coach by Monty Williams." When DeAndre Ayton had his head down, what was it? Game 1?
You set a high standard for yourself, and now you got people expect you to deliver.
Live up to it.
Yeah. You know what the other quotable he said though that I love from that joint?
Who, Monty?
Yeah.
What?
He said when Ayton was getting cooked, he was like, hey man, pressure is a privilege.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good ass quote.
Yeah. That's a hell of a quote, but a dumbass defensive scheme. That's all I can say. I mean, you can't just let that dude stay on an island versus Giannis. He's quicker, just as strong, and he's going to dunk over him every time. He was hitting Euros and moves.
Beyond that, he was just like 10 times more tenacious.
Yeah.
Like Giannis is like, I will not be denied. Even if you block my first shot, I'm going to go right back up it again. If you block that, I'm going to go right back up at that again. Yeah. Like, doesn't matter. He seemed like he pulled a Maradona before the game because he had unlimited edge energy.
And that was the question that I was kind of, trying to propose to you with the Suns.
Are they putting HGH in Giannis' smooth?
Nah, not that.
No, that's not the question.
It's more of like your best defender for guys that can do what Giannis does is Miles Bridges, but he's not strong enough. I don't think
he's way too
I don't think he's. They don't have anybody that can guard LeBron or like a Kawhi or like a Giannis, and I just feel like that got exposed when we watched them play throughout all the games. Yeah. Like Giannis, I think he could have got whatever he wanted.
Jay Crowder did a pretty good job in LeBron.
He did okay,
and I think he would have done all right on Kawhi. But Giannis is a whole nother animal.
What's the difference between Giannis and those guys?
Giannis is 7 feet tall, legitimately.
Yeah.
And takes all his shots in the restricted area.
Just a lot more tenacious. Just a lot more tenacious at the rim.
Giannis is literally like he's the evolution of the center in a modern game. Like this is gonna be like the prototype in 2040 for what a center looks like.
I think there's only one Giannis, bro. It's not gonna be like this crazy amount of people that you think are going to be like him.
Yeah, that's what you think, man. But then, like, every year at the NBA Combine, I'm like, what? This dude is a 7'8" wingspan and a 40-inch vert.
Sir, with all due respect, you still have to be good at basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like, you can do all this.
With all due respect,
Giannis
wasn't good at basketball when he came to the NBA.
Nah, he wasn't. He got a lot better.
He got taller. Yeah, he grew 4 inches.
See that picture? The side by side?
Yeah.
From young rookie Giannis to the new Giannis, looked like a different person.
Mm-hmm.
He put on like 60 pounds of muscle. Pure muscle, 60 pounds.
And grew 4 inches.
Jesus. Like, who is this person?
He just needed room to spread out, man.
Oh my God, dude.
This is what happens when you live in a studio apartment in Greece with 4 brothers who are also in the NBA.
He didn't have any room to stretch his
Yeah,
actual
for
arms.
real. He just needed some room to expand.
Oh God, he moved to America. He was like, wow.
I didn't know Giannis was a fluid. He'll expand to the boundaries of his container.
But, I mean, what you're saying, though, is blasphemous because he literally did what no one else has ever done. Besides Bob Pettit in 1924 or whatever.
What part of what I'm saying is blasphemous?
There's not going to be another dude that can get you 50 points in a closeout game. That's not happening. You have to have tenacity that he has. He doesn't even ask to be subbed out. He has to be subbed out because he's so tired from going to the rim over and over and over. Like nobody has the heart to do that. Guys are going to quit. Banging a DeAndre Ayton like 18 times in a game. Like, he dribbled right at him and bumped him. He was like, you can't do anything with me.
You know what I was thinking?
You can look like Giannis, but you're not going to be like him, bro.
What I was thinking when I was watching Giannis in that stretch was like, Giannis to me was like Allen Iverson in Lamar Odom's body.
Okay, I'm listening.
That tenacity, that pick yourself off the ground, seek contact every single time, never deterred about going to the rim at all. Not afraid to get blocked, not afraid to get dunked on, not afraid, period, of like any of your mistakes, of being made a fool, of being put in the spotlight, of getting crossed up, nothing, no fear. But in the body of a 7-foot dude who could fucking bring the ball up the court and throw passes to the corner.
No, that's true. That is true. What was the he blocked the alley-oop, right?
He's on crack!
Didn't he block an alley-oop, right?
Yeah.
He hyperextended his knee, literally doing
and then a week later,
thing. That guy, that's the guy who wants to win the game.
Yeah. And he got flushed on. Clint Capella put him on a poster on that joint too. Yeah. We don't even remember that anymore. Because like that is Giannis's greatness.
I mean, bro's knee was like the shit went backwards.
Dude, I was tweeting out like backwards. You know, this is a loss for all of basketball.
Dude, I thought his ACL was Oh my God.
I thought this is like possibly a career altering injury. Yeah. Thank God it wasn't. Thank God we were able to witness greatness. Witness the 50-piece that Giannis put up. You see what a Chick-fil-A the next day and ordered a 50-piece in the drive-thru?
Who?
Giannis.
Jesus Christ.
He goes, I would like to order a 50-piece McNugget. Not 51, 50 pieces exactly.
Oh, man. But yeah, man, I mean, he was just a monster, bro. And now you can have the conversation as of, was that, and this isn't any prisoner of the moment type of thing, was that the best performance that you saw, like closeout game, playoff game, like in general?
Because LeBron's one that he lost was the best performance I've ever seen. No, over the course of the series, when he lost that first finals.
Oh yeah. I'm talking one singular game.
One single game.
One singular game that you saw with your own eyes, like live. It might have been, man. It was disgusting.
And the other thing was the 5 blocks. Cannot be understated. Those 5 blocks were fucking crucial.
Yeah, and the free throw shooting, dude.
Yeah. What was it?
17 and 19.
17 and 19.
It was 17 and 19.
17 and 19.
Yeah.
After being his bugaboo the whole time, airballing free throws in big playoff games.
For him, it's the home away. That countdown shit. Like we talked about it last episode. When you count down, he's just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so funny, dude.
Giannis be counting down like somebody lit a fuse or whatever, like one of the ones on the ground that like snakes up to the bomb. Yeah. He's like, oh God. So like there's somebody waiting like.
Yeah. But it was so funny because they said, what, like 2 seasons ago? He shot 17 of 17 for the line before.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to hear. Because he can't. He really can't shoot free. Like he can't shoot free throws at all. He's really bad at it. So I mean, that alone was like honestly the most impressive thing I saw.
Hey, what did they always say about Shaq?
Yeah, but I want to see stats on it. Make them when they count. Make them when they count. Barbecue. I want to see the stats.
Yeah,
on Shaq.
they say he made them when they counted.
But
Giannis, he made them when they counted.
In that game, bro, I wouldn't say it was like one of the most impressive things, or you know what I'm saying, like as far as skills and stuff. But like watching someone just dominate another man and making him look like a child.
It was almost like, you know what? I never got to watch Bill Russell play basketball at all, but like the YouTube clips like that I've seen and stuff, like that's what it kind of reminded me of. Yeah. Giannis's like superpower that he like beat everyone was just a motor that just never shuts off. Yeah. He's just absolutely relentless, and he's bigger and faster and stronger, and is trying his fucking hardest the entire time he's out there. And it just like kind of looked Bill Russell-ian to me.
I understand.
The way he was just the best player was also out hustling everybody, pushing everyone around, setting the tone. First to every rebound, every loose ball. Like
he tried to block Devin Booker. I think he strained his back trying to do that shit. Like, bro was trying to get the nastiest chase down there. Like, he was like, I will get this block. And he was like, oh, God, I'm good. Walk it off.
He had that one joint.
He's a machine, bro.
I was like, is that a goaltend? No.
I
was like, God damn. How is that not even a goaltend? He was a freak.
He's a freak. Bro was playing like Olajuwon and Shaq and fucking every center, the greatest center of all. Like the tenacity was crazy, bro.
It was wild.
It was fun to watch because he was even hitting fadeaways. Because it wasn't just dunks. Like he
hit the fadeaways,
the combo move. He hit the three. He only shot 2 threes, which I love. I don't even want him to shoot any threes, like you said. But yeah, he was doing a lot, man. What did he shoot? Like 65% from the field,
something like that. I mean,
70. No. Dude was going crazy, man.
He only took like 25 shots to get 50 points.
Well, he made 17 free throws.
Still though, 50 points on 25 shots.
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't even know if I can do that shit on 2K. Like if I made a my player, if I went to the finals, I don't know if what difficulty would I have to put it on to have 50, 15, and 5?
It's not possible because you won't even get fouled that much in a video game.
Sure.
It's not possible at all. But I will, honestly though, if we are talking like best thing I've ever seen like in one game, I think it's like number 3 for me, to be honest with you. Do you remember the 98 Jordan? Do you remember watching that game?
I was so young, man. I just watched the moments. Like I remember the last moment where he hit the shit, but I couldn't tell you like what happened in quarters 1 through 3.
To put it like into context, right?
I was too young.
Everybody watched like The Last Dance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember, like MJ scored 45. The team only scored.
They only had like 40,
80 something.
Yeah, he had more points than
Scottie Pippen scored 2 points. Like Dennis Rodman was a shell of himself, and he hit the game winner.
Yep.
He hit the buzzer beat. Like he crossed, bro. He pushed him.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking say you didn't push him.
He just he helped.
Pull the Kenny Smith. He guided.
Right. Michael Jordan happened to be working at the concierge at the Chicago Bulls Stadium, and he said, "Sir, allow me to show you to your seat."
And then the other one was the LeBron 51 was crazy though. On the loss, that
one was wild.
That shit, man. LeBron was on another level with that one, bro. Because like you're watching that game.
Oh, what? So none of Durant's games when he was cooking LeBron.
Which one?
He
scored like 36.
There was one where he had like 40-something, but he got all his buckets were on LeBron. Like, he was just saucing LeBron the whole game.
Oh, you're talking about in the finals?
Yeah. Yeah. There was one guy, I forgot which one it was, but Kevin Durant had like 30 on LeBron. And I was like, okay.
He scored like 41.
Yeah, I was like, LeBron. Jesus Christ.
That's why we liked that one, because like it was LeBron and Durant like had to guard each other.
Yeah.
Because like everyone else on the court, you're like, it doesn't really make sense for me to guard Steph or Clay.
No, there's no hiding. None of that shit.
Like, damn, I gotta guard KD. Because the rest of his team was Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. Yep. They can't guard Kevin Durant.
Tristan was like, I got him. They're like, Soft serve. I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though, right? So in that 51-point game, well, the year before, Durant was taking his cookies. He was taking them out of lunch. He was destroying them. Durant scored like 20-something points in that game. He shut him down defensively, and he didn't have Kyrie on that team. It was just LeBron. And Kevin Love scored like 16. LeBron was cooking them. The Warriors were even up, and you could see it. Angry-ass LeBron, that's the best.
Oh, that's the best.
That's the best. Like,
Game 6 Boston LeBron.
all that type of shit. But, like, that 51 was crazy, but it was a loss. So it's like, do I put Giannis in the 2 spot? Or can I leave LeBron to have
I think you got to put him in the 2 spot because he did it in a closeout game.
Yeah.
And won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess. Shit, what was that, like game 2?
No, that was just game 1.
Game 1?
It was game 1.
Yeah.
But also, it was like, when you
closeout game versus game 1, I got to give it to Giannis. If everything's equal.
I know. But, like, I'm saying, though, because when you're watching it, you're like, the Cavs can't beat the Warriors. And then when you were looking at it, you're like, the Cavs are going to beat the Warriors. Are you serious? You know what I'm saying?
All on the back of one move. The crab dribble. Just going to back you down.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, if we would have done this pod right after the game.
Hot takes.
Yeah.
Giannis is the best player of all time. Chris Paul is in the top 40 point guard.
But, like, putting it into context as the days go by, I'm like, damn, the Suns.
Bobby Portis is the best player of all time. Shout out to you, Bobby.
Smoking that loud pack of that Bobby. I got a Bobby ass. Bobby.
Oh, man. When Chris Paul was trying to get up in his face, bro.
Oh, my God. Yo, Bobby Portis is crazy, dude. I loved him when he played with the Knicks, bro. He was like on some Rasheed Wallace type crack, man. I don't know what
the fuck did Bobby Portis play with the Knicks?
You don't remember that?
When?
Last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He barely played, though, did he?
No, he played a lot.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but he didn't, for some reason, No. Yeah. It was the Knicks.
Because y'all had Mitchell Robinson and fucking... Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't have Noel 2 seasons ago. He was on the Thunder.
I don't think so. Yeah, it was either last year or like 2 seasons ago, but...
That's wild. I liked him in the face when he punched that European fruitcake in the face and broke his orbital bone.
Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah. Go back to the European
Bulls.
League so you can go handle the ball more and play less competitive basketball, you scrub. Congratulations on not qualifying for the Olympics, Serbia. Hey, we qualified for the Olympics, but like we might as well not have. As far as like the product that we're putting out there, we talked about Kevin Durant putting up 40 in a finals game against LeBron. He put up 10 against a France team led by Rudy Gobert.
Did he score 10 points?
Yeah, he had 10 points.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was awful. He missed the 3 too at the end.
Oh, like, wide open. Too.
Yeah,
like,
wide open.
Drew Holiday looks like a shell of himself.
The best 2 players on the court both played for France. Evan Fournier and Rudy Gobert.
What did Rudy Gobert do?
And
was he great?
He wasn't great, but like he shut down the middle. He
blocked a lot of shots.
Yeah, he was like just changed a lot of them. But he was killing people on switches and shit because USA was like, we switch everything. Yeah. But our biggest player is Bam Adebayo, who's 6'8". Yeah. So Rudy Gobert was like, okay, well, we'll just pick and roll, get a switch onto a guard, and I'll just get a mouse in the house every time.
Oh, he was just getting buckets on us like that?
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was really... Rudy Gobert had like 18 points in a FIBA game, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah, because the games are 40 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, bro.
Something like that.
It was really embarrassing. Drew Holiday is the only dude who came to play for the U.S.
And he's dead.
And he just played like
fucking a week ago
90 fucking basketball games in the last 6 months.
Did you think about that, though? That Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Devin Booker were all on a plane together?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that. And I hope Devin Booker was sitting in the middle.
He's just like, this is what we're doing.
Right.
Fucking noise canceling headphones on. I'm not about to hear this shit. They were probably still drunk.
They were probably like texting each other with just him sitting in the middle. They're like,
I shut this guy
all
down.
light skinned scrub ass. Kobe told your ass to stop playing so light skinned. You don't remember when Kobe said that, did you, Book? Remember everything else.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was sad. But I mean, what's your. This will be the 3rd week we talk about USA. But it's a problem. It's becoming a fucking issue now. It's actually a problem.
Listen, man, I said it after the Nigeria game. I said it after the Australia game.
No, it was just an exhibition.
I'll say it again. We are in trouble. Sound the alarms. Red alert.
That's a problem.
Red fucking alert.
So your boy KD, what's the problem with him? I told you I didn't believe in him.
I'll tell you what the problem was. He couldn't stay on the court. They got him in foul trouble so early. Yeah, because he was the only dude who had the length to contest Gobert at all. And Gobert, to his credit, just ate him alive.
I mean,
but that's not what you'd expect from a dude who says he's the best player in the world to get eaten alive by John Hollinger's fraudulent MVP, Rudy Gobert.
I mean, but Gobert's got him beat by 50 pounds at least. I mean, that's what it looks like. He's way bigger than Durant is. When we like to say Durant, they're about the same height. But I mean, that's mouse in the house, dude. Come on. Durant is the same size as me. He weighs 220 pounds.
I'm not going to entertain this discussion. If you say that you're the
you
best
think Kevin
player,
Durant can hold Rudy Gobert in the post, bro? He is the best player in the world, yeah. Maybe. But he's not the best defender I've ever seen.
Nah.
I don't want to defend KD because I absolutely hate him.
I shouldn't be having this discussion about how a dude who led the NBA in scoring 3 times, an MVP, a guy who cooked LeBron one-on-one in the finals twice, just got his lunch eaten by Rudy Gobert, who has been unplayable in the highest echelons of basketball in the world. Rudy Gobert has not been able to be on the court. And this is who's going to send us home from Tokyo.
It's Rudy Gobert.
With a to-go box full of poutine.
Are we even sure the NBA is the highest level anymore?
Oh, no.
Hot take.
Oh, man.
Because, I mean, damn, we send almost our best and we're getting fried.
This ain't our best. This ain't our best. This ain't our best.
Is KD the best player?
Where's LeBron?
Is KD the best player in the world or not?
No, not after seeing this. Rudy Gobert is.
Is Giannis the best now? Giannis. I mean, we saw Giannis versus KD.
Oh, man. LeBron's the best.
What?
LeBron's the best.
Now?
Yes.
Are you crazy?
LeBron's the best.
I just saw him get destroyed by the Suns. Jay Crowder, dude.
LeBron's the best.
Jay Crowder?
The dude, he got Solomon Hilled. He played in the bubble longer than anybody. He barely had any rest. The dude's 36.
Come on.
He's not playing this summer. He's got all the time to kick his feet up, watch reruns of Space Jam 2.
Come on. Reruns of Space Jam 2? You think it's going to be on TV? Is that bad? You haven't watched it yet, have you?
Oh, it's straight to TV.
You didn't watch it yet?
It went on HBO Max for free.
You still got to pay for HBO Max.
Not if you have phone service through AT&T. Listen, man, I have HBO Max, and I still haven't seen it. And I won't see it.
You don't want to watch it?
No.
Why?
I'm not a little-ass kid.
But it's Space Jam, bro. Did you even watch Space Jam, the first one, you non-child?
I have a Space Jam.
You didn't watch it.
Comforter on my bed throughout my childhood.
Did you watch Space Jam when you were a kid?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just asking because you didn't have cartoons. You didn't watch any cartoons.
That was my gateway drug into cartoons was Space Jam. I think that's what my mom was afraid of. She was like, "Oh no, they put live actors and cartoons together."
Yo, Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. As a kid, you're like, yo, this is it. Especially at 96.
Man, as a kid, I was looking at Buns Buddy. Yo. I'll let you run up the back of my fat rolls in my neck.
Disgusting.
Oh man. Hey, but seriously,
we're
talking about Kevin Durant, talking about Team USA, talking about LeBron, talking about who's the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Switch LeBron and Durant on this team and nothing else. Are you confident that we win gold? Or do you still think that we get bronze like we think now? Because I believe in LeBron.
We're not going to get bronze. We're not getting a medal if we play like this, brother. You know that. We're not going to medal with this team. If this team medals, that'd be one of the... Honestly, because, the way they're playing is just dumb. They can't switch everything.
Not with this small ass fucking lineup.
No.
They have.
Like,
And especially if you are going to switch everything, then you have to stop dribble penetration. There's no point in switching everything and then getting blow-bys.
well,
That's the point of switching, is that you force the people into contested jumpers.
here's the thing. And I wanna have fun with this conversation, but at the same time, you gotta be realistic, right? Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Devin Booker. They just played in the NBA Finals like 4 days ago. You know what I'm saying? The NBA season just finished, which was a shortened season where they played the most games in a condensed amount of months. Everybody else's seasons were done like months ago.
Yep.
They've been practicing. We haven't. For maybe 2 weeks we've been practicing. All of our practices are in the game. So, I mean, maybe at the end of the run, they might look okay. But these group games, they have to win the games.
They got to.
It's too, like, I don't expect us to win the shit. I don't. And if everybody, like, realistically, talent alone by itself, months practice, yeah, we can kill them. But we just don't have the same amount of time that these other teams have. We're going to get killed.
I knew we were in trouble when after the game they said, you know, Kevin Love was brought on this team specifically to be the Rudy Gobert stopper, and we really missed him today.
Yo.
Now, when you say regarding Kevin Love that he is brought in to win a specific matchup that your title hopes depend on, your medal hopes depend on, when you say that a dude who hasn't played a meaningful game in 3-4 years.
Yep.
When you say a dude who has the lateral agility of a marshmallow, when you say we missed him bad tonight,
We didn't miss Kevin Love.
he shouldn't have made the fucking team, dude.
What is with all this Kevin Love caping that I've been hearing in the media?
He's white.
No, I'm just saying, though, they're like, oh, Kevin Love and who's the other dude? Bradley Beal, the one that left. They're like, they left, you know, Kevin Love left, blah, blah. Don't even add Kevin Love into the conversation of leaving. He wasn't good enough to be on the team. He was like, yo, I'm getting smoked.
By Keldon Johnson in practice.
I'm out of here. And the media is like, nah, Kevin Love wanted to rest up his injury. I do not want to hear any of that bullshit.
No.
You know that Kevin Love was not good enough. And he saw it. And he left. Stop putting Kevin Love in articles. Just let him disappear. You didn't even have to say anything. Just let him leave. I would have never said, where's Kevin Love? That never would have came out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Never. Not fucking once would have been like, hey, yo, where's Kevin Love on the team?
I said, where's Larry Nance Jr.? That's what I said.
You were asking for
his fucking teammate who could do everything Kevin Love could do at this point.
Anybody can do what
Larry
he does.
Nance shot above 35% from 3 this year.
Exactly.
Larry Nance averaged 4 assists as a power forward this year. Larry Nance is one of the most athletic bigs in the game.
Which makes him plumb.
Let's take Kevin Love. Hey, Marshall Plumlee. Marshall, are you out there? We need you. Marshall, it's martial law time.
Marshall Mason and wherever the other dude's name.
Miles.
Miles Plum.
Miles.
Yeah. We need the plums.
We're living in a bizarro world right now where Kevin Love, the Team USA success hinges on the ankle of Kevin Love.
It never did.
Frank Kaminsky outplays DeAndre Ayton in the closeout game of the finals.
Why did you play for the Barbados Bahama Boobity Bobs? You could have been America's guy. Where's he from?
Bermuda? Bahamas?
Something like that. I sent it to you like a week ago, but yeah, yo, we in trouble, dog. What did Javale McGee look like? Did he play?
No.
He didn't play?
He didn't play.
He shouldn't be playing.
18? Oh, yeah, you're right. That was probably the only matchup that he should have played in. You're right.
He's 7 feet, 250. What the fuck?
Oh, my God. You're absolutely right. It's not like Rudy Gobert is crafty enough to like get him into foul trouble.
Dude.
Man, this is what we said before about Pop, man. Pop, I think it's time to go.
Over.
Yeah. It's time to let what's her name?
He should have left like Tim Duncan did.
You need to like let Brandy Chastain take over, or whatever her name is.
You talking about Becky?
Yeah. Becky
You said
Hammond.
a soccer player. Speaking of the women, I saw y'all lose to Sweden 3-0 too. We on your ass too. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we don't have time to practice, but we have plenty of time to make fake propaganda mockumentaries for HBO. Talk about the fight for equal pay when we
If anybody
turned down the same exact structure that they offered to men.
If anybody deserves more money, it's them, though. Honestly, they're better than the guys. They have how many? Well,
No.
World Cups did they win?
They don't deserve more money.
How many? World
Nobody
Cups did they
watches
win?
the Women's World Cup, and
We
that's
watch
where
the
the
Women's
money
World
comes
Cup.
from.
That's all we watch, though.
No,
They don't. They're. We don't want to get off topic.
when I say nobody, I mean like worldwide.
Oh, I mean,
Right? How many people watch the Men's World Cup? Like over 1 billion.
90 million.
No,
Was it more?
Over 1 billion people
Was it a
watch
billion?
the Men's World Cup.
How many watch the women?
Like 10 million?
No, it was like 400 million.
Look it up. There's no way 400 million people watch the Men's World Cup.
Don't bring back the old sexist scared. Don't you do it.
I'm not.
No. I'm saying people did watch the Women's World Cup. What I'm saying is
Yeah, we
only
call those people women.
only 300,000 people watch like the women's league. Like the USWL or the WUSL, whatever the league is. I don't even know what it's called. NW something. But nobody watches that league, and nobody watches. But
you know that league is subsidized from money from the Women's World Cup and the tournaments they win.
I know
They chose their wage structure to be so they subsidize so like every women's player makes at least 90 grand in the whole league.
you're talking about the women's league. Or
Yes,
you're talking about
but that's why they're like not getting
national
paid
team.
the same as men.
You're talking about the
because-
national team.
No, I'm saying the women's national team. Part of their like contract negotiations with the United States Soccer Federation
Yeah, it was
that
like
the
4 years ago.
a portion of the prize money that they win from FIFA or whatever goes towards subsidizing the domestic league because otherwise they wouldn't have a league to play in. So
They gotta keep
part of
it
the
in.
reason they don't get paid as much for the U.S. National games
It's 'cause of the
is
league.
because every player in the women's league is getting paid 90 grand because you needed that money to go to fund a league. So you can't have it both ways and say,
Why not?
we want, because there's not enough money there. FIFA determines the prize money for the World Cup. It's not the U.S. Soccer
So
Federation.
basically, it's up to people to watch the sport.
Yes.
For them to make more money.
Yes,
Yeah, I got it.
exactly.
I
If nobody watches, there's not going to be any money there.
Nobody's gonna watch the women's.
Take
regular
that,
league.
Greg Popovich.
Nicky Hammond. Anyways, yeah, nobody's gonna watch the women's league. It's not gonna it is what it is.
I mean, I will if they give me a job for one of the teams.
I'll watch the national team.
And I'm on record. I
Yeah.
will.
When you fight for equal pay.
Yeah, they already fought for it.
They don't need
They
equal
collectively bargained equal
They
pay.
need more money. They're better than the men. They have stars on their jersey. The men do not.
Yeah,
They-
this is true.
they need
I'm
more
not
money.
hearing any lies. I'm not
Yeah.
hearing any lies from you.
They need more money. But I mean, I'm not gonna watch the women's league though.
But we can't just Man City it and financial fair play this joint and just come in and be like, well, we decided to just pay all of our women's players $1 billion.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Even though, and it's funny because we got all those stimulus checks and stuff. They created money out of nowhere, but as far as that is concerned, they can't just create money out of nowhere and pay you guys. They it's just not enough money for
No.
there's just not enough money.
And guess what?
If you want to reduce the men's wages, now I'm down for that because
Now we're talking.
they're absolutely garbage.
Now we're talking.
You can reduce the men's wage down until they actually can win, and then we can give you all their money. Because I'm cool with that because they suck and they're never going to be good. I'm fine with that.
Wow.
But if you take a 3-0 loss to
For a
Sweden,
man who's
shut up.
wearing red, white, and blue right now, you sure look like one Benedict Arnold to me.
Hey man, the men are horrible. Bro, you can't send people.
Horrible.
Did you see the Gold Cup?
Horrible. Did you see the Gold Cup, Terry?
Do you see the guys that are on that roster?
Yeah, Daryl.
And I'm supposed to watch that? That's what I'm supposed to look at on the screen.
That's our C team.
Yeah,
first
dude,
of all.
no. Don't disrespect my eyes like that. I'm not watching the Gold Cup.
First of all, I just watched Honduras' A team, and they're no better than our C team. I know we'll find a way to lose to them somehow, but they don't know how to play soccer either. So I'm not too concerned about it.
But you know what I'm saying, though, right? I'm not
I do know what you're
watching
saying.
that shit. Don't disrespect me like that. I'm not watching the game, bro.
Hey, we're going to be good in 2026. For all your U.S. men suck and all this other shit. We'll see where we are in 5 years when you're out here wearing red, white, and blue and you got a flag tied around your joint like you're a white guy about to play tennis in the morning.
I'll watch the World Cup if we're in it.
Yeah, okay.
If we're in the joint, I'll watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna end up playing Ghana 3 times on the group stage, just like every year.
Ghana must go, Michael say. But anyways, we were talking about Pop, right? He should have retired. He should have retired with Tim Duncan left.
I think this is a really bad choice to replace Coach K too. Like,
health wise, I don't think he can't really do it anymore. He's not gonna coach at Duke this year.
No, I'm saying, but like,
who else would have thought of? You know,
I would have thought of Brad Stevens. I would have thought he would have been a good pick.
Maybe.
I would have thought of Eric Spoelstra. I think that he would be a really good pick.
Yeah. Because Coach K stopped coaching, 2 years ago, right? Or maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
For the national team?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago? So, I mean, when you do think about it, who would have had the best resume to coach the USA basketball team? And it
would definitely Pop had the best resume.
It was Pop.
But it's like he was about to retire from the NBA.
Yeah, he didn't care. I feel like he doesn't care now.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking Keldon Johnson is on the USA basketball team. Let me repeat that again, guys. Keldon Johnson is on the USA basketball team. Now, I know what you're thinking. Anthony Davis went to the Olympics. Christian Laettner went to the Olympics. Miles Plumlee went to the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
That's when these dudes were standouts in college. That were like, they were the most dominant dude in college or whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to be on.
Keldon Johnson did not finish top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting.
No.
Keldon Johnson was not in a rotation at the end of the year for the playoff Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Keldon Johnson averaged like 10 points a game.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know who he was until he got on the roster, and I had to look him up. Swear to God. And I watch a lot of fucking basketball, too.
I just always get him and Grant Williams confused.
Oh, the dude from the Celtics.
Yeah. They're like the exact same motherfucker.
Dude, it's just like
And Desmond Bane, who plays with the Grizzlies, who I'm not convinced is any worse than Keldon Johnson. He's probably better. He's a better 3-point shooter, and he's just as strong.
Yeah, you're right.
Are we going
to medal?
No.
And the funny thing is, like...
I wouldn't even show up anymore. Take a flight home tomorrow.
It's so funny because not even, like, Giannis isn't even playing for Greece.
Yeah, it's like...
And
we're about to lose to like Luis Scola and the Argentinian.
Yeah, we beat Argentina by 20, and when you think about it, they honestly Argentina is one of the worst teams.
Yeah. Their golden generation
actually in the tournament
has been tarnished.
They're old.
They're no longer the golden generation.
Yeah.
They're like the copper generation now. They got like green stuff growing over the top.
They're
like,
old. Skola's 41. Manu's like 38. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're super duper old.
Carlos Arroyo is played in Puerto Rico.
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, excuse me, Carlos Delfino.
Yeah, there you go. Get out of here, dude.
Hey, shout out to, what was that big Mexican dude? Gustavo Ayun.
Oh, yeah. But American in trouble. I mean, especially since Bradley Beal left, too.
Devin Booker's the best Mexican since Gustavo Ayun. I didn't even think about that.
How Mexican is he?
Half.
Half?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's Mexican.
Yep.
He's a full-blown Mexican.
Mexican dad, so obviously never met him.
Yeah.
Not connected with the whole Mexican side of his
obviously.
family. Yeah. You know how those Mexican dads are. Hey, and it wasn't obviously even his dad's fault. He had 3 other families he had to support.
Probably. How tall was his dad?
5'2".
Devin Booker's like 6'5".
Oh,
that's a funny thing. Like, who's LeBron's dad?
See, his dad was standing on a ladder when he fucked his mom. So that's how he ended up getting that extra boost.
Oh God! Like, you ever think about that though? Like, who's LeBron's dad? And like, Gloria James doesn't know who the dad is. I'm like, you had sex with somebody that was 7 foot, and you're like, I don't know who the father was. I have no idea who he is. You know who he is. Look at Will Chamberlain.
It was Robert Parrish.
Hell no, them slow ass moving feet. No way, his feet are slow.
It was Dennis Rodman. The original perimeter defender.
Yeah, but anyways, America's in trouble. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, Pop, you're done.
Hey, man, but let's pour one out for the American big man, huh? Because apparently I'm the last one left.
Freak, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid.
Fuck you, Zion.
Ooh, he's only 6'7".
Hey, man. Go to the Olympics. Why would you not go to the Olympics? We needed you.
He gets hurt too much. I can understand his decision. I don't know what's wrong with him, but every time he moves, he's like, ooh, my knee.
To your point, they fouled the fuck out of Zion in the NBA.
Oh,
I can't imagine how much they're going to allow him to get beat the hell up in FIBA with the FIBA rules.
Dude.
Oh, my God.
Zion.
Rudy Gobert's going to be wearing brass knuckles.
But I think Zion would have cooked. He would have cooked the FIBA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He would have cooked the FIBA.
He would have averaged 6 offensive rebounds a game.
He's a monster. Nah, we're in trouble. This is the third time we're talking about it, and they literally lost a game in the Olympics. You can't, in the group stages, there's only been so many losses you can take.
Yep.
What if we don't make it out of the group stages?
I hope we don't. I hope we don't. We need a referendum. Seriously, we need a referendum on, youth basketball in America. All this AAU culture, everyone's more concerned with building their brand than learning how to play the game.
That's what
everyone just wants to jump on all-star teams and play with the most elite talent. Nobody embraces the grind. Nobody embraces the struggle.
Nope.
Nobody embraces being an underdog.
The team.
Nobody embraces doing dirty work. Nobody wants to play with their back to the basket. Nobody wants to put their shoulder into somebody's chest and put them underneath the fucking hoop.
I mean, Giannis scored the most points in the paint, and he honestly didn't even do post moves. Yeah. He just ran at the rim and just dunked it.
The American big man is dead.
Nobody does post moves anymore. It's over. Embiid, does Embiid even do? He's probably the most, right? And he still shoots 5 threes a game.
Yep. And he's not from America.
Nope.
And Nikola Jokic is the nicest post moves. He's not from America. Sabonis, he's great post moves. He's not from America.
Nope.
No one who's any good at it. Karl Anthony Towns is from fucking the Bahamas or something like that.
Sucks.
He's not from America either.
Dominican.
Yeah, Dominican Republic.
He's Dominican. Oh my God, if you think about it.
There's anyone who is where's Al Jefferson? Big Al, come back.
Kristaps. I mean, you can seriously think. I mean, Julius Randle, he's not even on the team. I don't think.
Yeah, why did he not make the team also? I know that he played shit against the Hawks, but you think that Keldon Johnson is better than Julius Randle? Again, Julius Randle was second team All-NBA. Keldon Johnson was a rookie who didn't play in the playoffs. I just want to stress that again.
He's on your team.
I put Randle ahead of LeBron for all NBA teams. And he didn't make the USA roster. Is Chris Middleton the best player on USA?
No, it's Kevin Durant.
All right. North Carolina continue to stand up.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.